Y'all know I don't keep up with sports, but this is a game I'm going to watch. This is the one I'm going to keep up with this weekend.
Yes, it's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
People will be watching.
Very interesting on also how the weather's going to play out here this weekend, because we got a system coming in. We talked about it yesterday that could bring some wintry weather here, especially up north. So going to have to watch that.
We can play in the snow.
Yeah, snow's fine.
Ann Arbor's going to be cold, that's for sure. Yeah.
Rub a little snow
cold,
on it, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but hey, you know, it's November. It's bound to happen at some point.
Sure.
We'll get some more snow. We'll get the colder air. Starting tomorrow, actually, is when we're going to get the colder air. So after today, we have that weather impact alert here for today because we're tracking rain, and that could have some impacts on your commute here as we go through the morning into the early afternoon. So just keep that in mind. We're tracking light to, at times, moderate rain that could lead to some ponding on the roads, and just avoid hydroplaning here as we are tracking that potential for moderate rainfall. Amounts are going to be close to 1/4 to 1/2 inch here for today. A few places could get a little bit more, but there are going to be some breaks in the rain as we get later into our Tuesday. For right now, here's a look at the radar picture showing the rain not too far away, getting closer to London right now. We're seeing the rain showers starting to pick up in Circleville. Washington Courthouse seeing the rain, back to Cincinnati and Dayton. Zooming things out here, you can see we had a little bit of a shower activity earlier on. That has since moved off to the east, now over towards the Cambridge area, just south of Cleveland now. But here is the rain, and look at that a large shield of rain that's going to build in here as we go through the next several hours. And zooming things out, well, you can see there is still a lot more rain that has to make its way all the way from southern Illinois to go through central Ohio. So we have a lot more rain coming in, and we are tracking two different systems. One that's going to bring us the rain. This one's going to stay well to our north, and that's actually producing snow out across the Dakotas into Minnesota here today. But that system behind it, as it tracks to the north, it's going to bring in all that colder air that we will see here starting tomorrow. And just wait till you see the forecast. But for today, let's talk about the rain here. Going through the hour-by-hour forecast here by 7 a.m., looking at some light to, at times, moderate rainfall coming through, and that will continue through the morning hours, and even by noon, still tracking some rain. But by about 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it does start to taper off. A few more scattered showers are still possible, but the bulk of the rain, it's going to be done here by 3 p.m. So travel conditions are better this evening and better for tomorrow. The downside for tomorrow, it's going to be quite windy, and we'll talk about that here in just a moment. Rainfall amounts again around 1/2 inch, a pretty safe bet for most areas here for today. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast though. 57 for a high. It's going to be mild today, and then for tomorrow, we are at 52 degrees. That is in the morning, because look at this. As we go through the day, we are going to see falling temperatures. We are going to be into the 30s by the evening, and we are talking about winds gusting over 20, over 30 miles per hour, potentially even up to 40 miles per hour at times as we go through the afternoon here on your Wednesdays. So that's just going to usher in very cold temperatures as we are down into the 30s for Thursday and Friday. And then watching that system here for the weekend, that could bring us a chance for rain or snow. That's a look at